Good evening, folks, or good morning or good afternoon, depending on what time of the day you're watching this. Well, it's actually evening for me, so I'm going to say good evening and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea, or a very warm welcome to you also if it's your first time joining us. This is What's for Tea and my name is Cheryl. This is just the part of the week where I show you what we got for our food shop for the week ahead. This week we went to Aldi, and yeah, we just love going to Aldi, usually Aldi or Lidl. Very occasionally we'll go to Tesco or Asda or Morrison's just for a wee change, but this week it was Aldi and we spent just under £50, and I just feel as though in the likes of Aldi and Lidl your money just goes so much further. I mean, there are 4 of us in the house and we don't really need to buy anything else other than our main shop, apart from things like milk or bread or, you know, wee things that you might run out of. So yeah, so that's what we spent there. Like I said, it was just under £50. So the first thing I picked up were these BRAN flakes. Now, as I've said before, I'm not a cereal fan, but, you know, I've got to get them. And then I picked up the usual milk. Now, we don't go through a lot of milk in this house, we really don't, but I picked one up anyway, and we've got some in the freezer if we run out, if we, you know, we desperately need it. A couple of jars of marmalade. Again, I'm not a fan. The usual natural yoghurt. We get 3 of these big tubs. Now, they're about 500 grams in here, and they're super cheap, and they're just as good as any other natural yoghurt. I mean, at the end of the day, yoghurt is yoghurt, isn't it? And then a couple of fruit yoghurts there. And then the usual sultanas. Mr. What's for Tea likes these on top of porridge or other cereal mixed in with muesli. I picked these up. I thought this looked mega interesting. It's just bread rolls, but they're baked into a sort of circle shape, so I guess you just pull them off. And I thought these would be lovely. And then the usual loaf of brown bread. Again, I might not need it, but I'll pop it into the freezer if we don't. And I've got a carton of apple juice. A bag of baby leaf salad. Now, they didn't have a lot of salad in their salad section because it's been so warm. I think everybody's grabbing what they can. A wee bag of gem lettuce, these wee snack peppers, usual cherry tomatoes. Now, I was going to get some beef tomatoes, but they didn't have any. And a bag of cauliflower and broccoli, and a 4-pack of flavoured peach water. A couple of jars of strawberry jam, and these chunky chopped tomatoes. These are really handy if you're making up a pasta sauce. And a wee jar of salmon spread. This is lovely on toast. Super cheap as well. I don't even want to know what they put in it. A pack of French ham. This is lovely in sandwiches or at the side of a salad. Some blackberries, because I'm going to do another strawberry and raspberry and blackberry jelly, because, you know, everybody loved this last week when I made it. It goes fab with ice cream. Pack of blueberries, a wee net of 3 onions. These are quite big onions. And some Irish sausages. Again, we got these last week and they were lovely. Now, I'm going to be making a bolognese probably tomorrow, and I'm not going to have enough time to do one from fresh, so I'm just going to use this jar to make up the bolognese sauce. A wee tub of Cullen Skink soup. I'm going to keep this for going into work. This is a lovely wee lunch. It's not a very big pot, but it is delicious, and I've got a recipe for this. I'm going to link it down below. My recipe is fab, so check it out. A bag of Ayrshire potatoes. A wee bottle of beer. Mr. What's for Tea fancied a beer, so he picked this up. I don't drink a lot, so he just picked up the one, and I hardly drink at all. A bag of pasta, and I thought this looked lovely, this wee carrot cake, and it was only £1.79. How good does that look? And they probably got about 8 slices out of this. Lovely. A couple of bags of frozen baked potatoes, so 4 of those, and then another bag, so that makes 8. We're eating a lot of them just now, actually. Some wee ice cream cones, there's 4 in there, and they're only 85p. Crazy value. Again, I'm going to take these into work. I'm going to put them in the fridge at work. It's just a wee pasta, spinach, pine nut pasta pot. And then somebody else is going to take these into work. 3 packs of savoury rice and a couple of packs of pasta and sauce. Apparently these are quick and easy. Now, I haven't seen these since I was at school, and I used to love these, so I had to pick these up just for nostalgic purposes. I used to love them. It was a lunchbox staple. And I picked up some black bags because we were out. And the only shampoo I can use is actually baby shampoo because I've got really fine hair. And I usually buy the Johnson's one. So I'm going to see what this one's like. Some cat food for Jasper because he liked this one last week. And some chewy sticks for him to snack on because he likes a snack. And he's all out because he's greedy. Some cleaning, some cleaning cloths. These ones are great. They're so absorbent. And they last a while as well. So I think that was it. The only thing I forgot to mention there was the cheese right at the beginning there. You'll just see it there. But I have popped the price in, and it was £1.79 or £1.75, something like that. But I have popped the price down there, so you will see it. So that was our wee shop this week. Like I say, excuse me, that is the bulk of our shop. If we need anything during the week, Mr. What's for Tea will pick it up. He works in Glasgow, which is a really big city, about an hour from where we live, and generally, during the day, if I'm at work or if he's at work and I've forgotten something, I'll just send him a text and he'll pick up, because there are more shops round about where he works, and he'll bring that in. Other than that, when he gets back from work, we'll go and pop to the shops for whatever we need. But the only other things we tend to pick up fresh are the likes of bread or milk if I don't have any in the freezer, or if I forgot to lift it out of the freezer the night before, that kind of thing. But yeah, so we're finding we're usually spending between £40 and £50 if we're going to Aldi or Lidl, compared to, we went to Morrison's quite a few weeks ago now, and it was about £70 or £80, and we didn't get much more. So it really does show you the difference in the value. And we always find the quality, excellent. We've never had a problem with the quality. And it just seems to be, the more years are going on, the better the quality's getting. Well, in my store anyway. Obviously I can't vouch for stores elsewhere in the country. So, yep, so that was our wee shopping haul. So I'll be back on Sunday with Meals of the Week. And then I'll also be back Wednesday or Thursday with a lovely wee fresh summer dessert for you. And then, like I said, we're away to Yorkshire on Friday. We're down there for 6 days. So, the Meals of the Week might be a wee bit later, but I'll try to get it uploaded if I can, well, as soon as I can. So thank you again, guys, for popping over and checking out our wee weekly shop again. Until I see you next, mind to take care of yourselves, and from our house in Scotland to yours, wherever you are in the world, lots of love, and bye for now. Bye now.